your show now, press 1 to hear important.
Hey guys.
Your show will go live in 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Hey guys, this is I Am Unique Rat, your DIY. Hey guys, this is I Am Unique Rat, your DIY business coach. We are here live on 12/30/2020. This year is almost up. This is an actual early episode for me. I usually do it at 9, but we're doing it today at 4:30, getting ready for the holidays and traveling and all that fun stuff that we do for the holidays. So I am here with Omar Jarrett, and we are going to talk about, hold on one second guys. We're going to talk about finances, planning for 2021. 2020 has been a crazy year so far. It has been so crazy. So the things that we had to deal with were different challenges than we had to deal with in 2021, in 2019. So like 2019, go to work, pay your bills, make sure your rent's on time, make sure your bills are done, you're running your business, you have your clientele that you have. Now, it's like they did a full reset on businesses in 2020 and 2021. Okay, we did a full reset on businesses. So now your business clientele is dropped off because you have to create new clientele, because the ones who came don't come out, because if you had a retail location, people didn't come out, now come out less. So those are the things we're talking about, how to change in those strategies and what to do in 2021 to make sure you are prepared for any of this. So again, we have my boyfriend, husband, love of my life, bestie, friend, and he is my money man. He's going to talk about money, financing, and how everything works in this financial institution, and plans that you should do going forward in this 2021 year, because it's gonna be different. We're still going to have restrictions and lockdowns, and people are still not going to be going out shopping at Bloomingdale's every day. So, this is what we are talking about and coming up with. So, Omar, you want to tell them who you are? And
Okay, well, basically, my name is Omar Jarrett. I represent a consulting firm known as DRDW. And basically, what I basically help people do is basically focus on budgeting, forecasting, and looking at your numbers from past, present, and forward, basically. Past, present, and future. So when you're putting your financial plan together, you basically want to look at what you did in the past and use that to forecast how you're doing business now and how you're going to be doing business in the future. So basically, you want to look at, whatever product you're producing, whatever service you're doing with your particular clients and things of that nature. What are the costs involved? What are your profit ratios? And when you're looking at those things, as far as this last year, most of the people stayed at home because of the COVID crisis and things of that nature. And you had to convert your business to going online. So now you have online costs versus in-store costs, or you have holding costs or delivery in between when your client orders what you're looking for to when they actually get. These are things you want to calculate into your actual program when you look at these particular things. One of the things you look at as far as your forecasting, looking at what funds you have going out, what funds you have coming in, and what your profit ratio is left over, and how you can move forward, and what other things you want to invest in as far as growing your business in those particular categories. So basically, what I basically do is I help my clients basically look at those types of things from a financial standpoint and from a tax particular standpoint also, because you're going to be taxed at the end of the year based upon your profit ratios and what you made at the end of the year. Yes, you have to pay taxes on those, unfortunately. But that's just a part of doing business in this fine country we call the United States of America. Yeah. And yes, we're moving on to a whole new era. As far as 2021, which we all should be excited about. Everybody has money to spend. The new COVID thing came out for everybody, so you have extra money to spend. You got vaccinations coming out. You got stimulus coming out. You have people moving in different directions as far as things they want to take on. So as far as your business is concerned, you want to be able to solve those problems and get out there and help your clients, excel in whatever it is they're trying to do. And that's basically what I do.
Awesome. So, what is your first tip for going into 2021? With this new stimulus package coming out, people getting extra money, what is your first tip in helping people, in telling people what to do? Well, right now, we're only getting $600, so they say, which is not a whole lot of money, especially if you haven't had money coming in the last 3 or 4 or 5 months. But what can they do with that $600 to help them grow the money or what?
Well, basically, what you want to look at is the things that you want to invest into your business. You want to invest in areas that are going to come back as fast as possible. So the money you put out, you want that money obviously come back to you. And you want that money to come back with a little bit of something on top of it. So you push money out, it comes back for more money, and you do it over and over and over again.
Nice. So what business ventures have you got started in 2021?
Well, in 2021, basically, all I'm doing right now is consulting with businesses and helping them, cut costs, of course, because, they're not doing business the way they was doing it in the past. So they have more overhead than they do have money coming in. So you want to look at, where you can cut costs at in doing business today. Unfortunately, sometimes it may have to do with cutting back on employees, cutting back with the inventory you may have on hand, and doing more advertising online to get more customers to order online, to order your services online, to invest more into the Zoom technology as far as broadcasting and meeting a larger audience as far as if you're helping clients on a consultation basis. You want to be able to have that bandwidth to take on different clients, more clients in a virtual standpoint, vice face-to-face, because of course you can't meet face-to-face due to COVID.
Right. Mm-hmm. So did you start any business ventures in 2020?
Right now, I'm looking at a couple of different things. I've invested in the wholesaling of cars, buying and selling cars, and helping, because I know individuals out there, there's a big transportation gap for some people, so I try to fill that gap.
Okay, and how's that working out for you so far?
It's actually working out quite well. I didn't realize how many people needed transportation, and it's just a gap that needed to be filled as far as the under $5,000 market, of course, because most people don't have $10,000 to $15,000 to fork out on a vehicle. So I try to fulfill a need that's there. The vehicle is under $5,000.
Right. So coming into 2021, we have our plans for starting our new business or revamping our business as we're going forward. Like, explain to us what we have our budget. We don't. Most African American companies don't have a budget, period.
Right.
So explain to us in the simplest format on how to create a budget. Where do we start with that? How do we start with creating a budget?
Okay, creating a budget. Basically, in order to do business, you are going to spend money. So you have to look at your business structure and go, okay, what is it that I'm trying to accomplish here, and what is going to cost me to accomplish those particular things? That is what a budget really is. You're spending money to make money, and you want to lay it all out on paper via numbers and then go forward. And you tweak it. A budget is basically a plan. So then you have your plan, then you have your actuals. So at the end of every month, you pool all your receipts together and you see, what did I spend last month? What did I spend on producing a product or consulting with other clients? And what funds did I have coming in? And did I actually, when I spent those funds at, did it actually make me money, or did I just spend the money frivolously and didn't make anything from it?
You're so confusing me.
Oh, okay.
So all of the money that has been put out so far in 2020,
right?
Like
if you spend $5, you should be getting back that $5 plus another $2 on top of it.
Okay. But
whether it be in consulting fees or the product you sold had a profit ratio in there.
But when we're creating a budget, like what's in the budget exactly? Like what should I be paying attention to as I'm spending?
Every single red cent that goes
give me
out
examples.
the door.
Give me
An
an
example, okay, you put gas in your car to go meet a client. You spent $20. That goes in the till, $20. Okay, you met with the client. Did you bill the client? Okay, what did you bill the client? Against that $20. If you bill the client $10 and you spent $20, you're a $10 deficit right there. So you're negative.
Say that one more time.
If you spent $20 to put in your gas tank to go somewhere to meet with a client, it's a consulting deal. You bill them $10 to meet with them, but you spent $20. 10 from 20 leaves 10. You're 10 negative because you spent out 10, and you spent out the 20 and you only made 10. That leaves 10 left over.
Okay. So should I worry about the lights, the water, the gas,
all of that.
Every expense that
every single expense that you incur,
all of my shopping habits, should
all
that
the
go
shopping,
into
the
my
coffee,
business budget? Coffee,
Starbucks, potato chips, snacks.
Can you write all that off in taxes?
In some instances, yes, you pretty much can write most of that stuff off because you're using it to consult with your client. This gives you the energy to meet with your client. So yes, it's pretty much most of the stuff is you can pretty much write it off.
Cool. Very interesting. Very interesting. So what would some investment opportunities be that you would like to talk about in 2021 or going forward? What are some
2021 has a lot of opportunities as far as consulting in the virtual network area. You have a lot of opportunities to meet with hundreds of different clients all at the same time. You set up your meetings in the evening to go over particular subjects, and you can pretty much charge your billable hours to each client and do group meetings and cover pretty much the same subject, and everybody pretty much gets something from it based upon the questions that are asked in that particular session. You have build outs in real estate projects. You have, I'm trying to think, what else could people possibly get into that's a growing thing out there. There's just so many different things that's going on and that's coming forward 2021.
So let's talk about savings.
Okay.
How do you feel about savings? What do you think of just having savings?
I think savings should be a very, very important part of your business plan because you want to have capital left over to reinvest into your business. So within your profit ratios, you should really be chopping off at least a 25 to 10% chop off your profit ratio that goes back into rebuilding whatever it is your business, that you're into.
Okay, so 25% off of everything that
off the profit ratio.
Profit.
Off the part. So if you put out $5, you got $2 back. A quarter, 50 cents should be put to the side just for rolling out, for the rollout process. So
what if I didn't profit?
Then you're running in negative. You're running everything in the red. And you don't want to be running in the red because at some point the bills have to be paid.
So what would you say, how would somebody get out of the red when they are
when they're rolling in the red?
When they're rolling in the red. What would be some things that you have to do?
Well, when you're rolling in the red, you have to cut back. You just have to cut back in certain things that aren't. Like, if going to the coffee shop is your thing, you might want to, brew your own coffee and carry a thermos and order one cup and refill a cup. And you just saved like $5-10 each cup.
Right.
Mm-hmm.
Or it doesn't taste the same.
I know it doesn't taste the same. So
they got the foamy stuff.
That's why you buy the first cup to get your fix on, and then you kind of water it down.
Oh no, we can't do that. That's besides the point of drinking.
But that's
coffee.
why when you're operating in the red, you're operating in the red. Now once you get into the black, then you can have as many cups of coffee as you want. I know it's not fun.
But
Numbers
I
are
can't
never
concentrate without my coffee.
Well, you might have to brew a cup of coffee kind of strong.
Alright guys, so this is Omar Jarrett. We are talking about setting up your finances for 2021, what to do, how to think about it, where is your money going. So, what's the best way for people to track their money? Business-wise or non-business-wise? Like, nobody really tracks their money. Nobody pays attention. So, explain to me the process of tracking your money.
Okay, the process of tracking your money, the easiest way that I know to do it is to send yourself a text every time you spend a buck. If you spend a quarter, send yourself a text. I spent 25 cents at this particular time, this particular date, and text it to yourself, or even email yourself. So at the end of the day, you tally it all up and you put it in your ledger every single day.
So you're saying I gotta pay attention to what I'm spending every day?
Every day. Every day.
Anybody out there do that? Please comment below
Every day.
in the comments. Now, this guy, I don't know if he even does it, to be honest with you.
And also, if you limit yourself to one withdrawal a week, that helps too.
Not if I withdraw $5,000.
Sure, you know what I mean. Okay, one withdrawal a week.
One withdrawal a week.
One withdrawal a week.
But
One withdrawal a week.
What if my
Yes.
friends come into town and there's a
Hey.
party and I had to get a new outfit?
One withdrawal a week.
and
Next week, I
it's
hope you got some
already
stuff in your closet
Friday.
already. I hope you got some stuff in your closet.
What you mean?
Well, actually, I think that most business people should go shopping at least once a month. Pick up one little item here, one little item there, at least once a month, and eventually your closet gets kind of big because you do it once a month. And you have plenty of stuff to choose from in your closet to go partying with.
Where do you shop, Jared?
I do a lot of TJ Maxx, Marshalls, Nordstrom Rack, a lot of discount spots. But like certain key items you have to buy in Macy's, like a tie or a belt, like an accent item. But the interchangeable stuff, you can pretty much get that stuff at the discount spots because they're pretty much within men's clothing, you can get away with it.
I hear you, boss. I hear you.
Mhm.
I hear you. So, what are things that you like to spend money on that, that you just like to spend money on? What is like? I like technology. I like gadgets. I like, stuff that ding ding tweet cheep cheepity. I wanted to talk back to me. So, what is your thing?
Walks in the park.
Spending money, Jared. Spending money. We're spending money. We don't spend money walking in the park. But
That's those things I like. Those things I like to do. I
I
can go
didn't
walk
say
in
do.
the
I said, how
park,
do you like to
enjoy a great
what?
sunset,
Oh my
a
goodness.
beautiful
All these things sound
sunrise.
free. All these things sound free.
No cost? Oh, okay. Well, I guess I've assimilated my lifestyle to cost cutting so tightly that it's just something I enjoy doing.
So there's nothing out here that you like to spend money on like that.
Besides my investment projects, yeah, and I do shop here and there, but yeah, like little accent, like I said, little accent items you'll find.
I'm
here
talking
and
about
there.
the whole goddamn suit.
Yeah, I buy a suit here and there.
Ask him how many suits this is Jared.
I have a lot of suits, but that's besides the point. I've accumulated so many throughout the years that now I just buy little pieces for it. Like I'll buy a pair of slacks here to go with a pair of the jacket, or a shirt here to go with another jacket, and it kind of just comes together. So if you go shopping once a month,
Buy a blue shirt.
buy a little blue shirt, buy a white shirt, buy a black shirt, buy a tie once a month, and you schedule that little $50 once a month, you'll be fine.
All right.
All right.
All right, Mr. Jerry. You are hilarious.
That's how I do it.
Hilarious.
Bits and pieces. Rome was not built in a day. It's just bits and pieces here and there. It all comes together. And guess what? If you put your plan together step by step over a period of time, it all comes together into one big pile.
Wow. So, If you would like to ask a question or have any concerns, you can call in to the Blog Talk Radio. If you're on live or watching this video, it's probably too late for you to call, but for my live people on air on Blog Talk Radio, you can call in at 563-993562. And we're here live with Mr. Jared talking about the money. So he has this thing about putting money in a box.
Yeah. Yes, I do.
So tell the people about the box.
Well, the thing about it is everybody has sensation when they spend money, you know. And in order to get that sensation out of you, you pull the cash out your pocket and you put it in another pocket, and when you get home, you put it in the box. So like if you was going to buy, say you was going to buy 3 cups of coffee, you only bought 1 cup of coffee. The 3 cups of coffee would have cost you $15. You had 1 cup of coffee and you put the other $10 in the other pocket, and when you get home, you put it in the box. And that's how that little box tends to accumulate and accumulate and accumulate. And before you know it, you have a lot of money in that box to do other projects you wanna invest in. And that's how the box works. The box is there as, remember we used to pick up a phone and call Uncle, like, hey Uncle, let me a couple $100. That's that $100 box, if you will.
Hey, can I borrow $100? No, can I have $100?
No.
You see how he do me? I think that's a mess.
You gotta fill that box up. You gotta fill that box up.
I gotta put it in my box.
Yes, you gotta put it in your box. Yes.
Can I have $100?
No, you gotta pinch off your profit ratio. That's what it's there for. See, you gotta hold people accountable to their plan. You gotta hold yourself accountable to the plan. Yes.
This is a bunch of buffoons. But we're here. Let's see. Finances, money, investment opportunities.
Yes.
What shouldn't people do with their money come 2020? What is something that they should not do? That people normally do on a regular?
Well, people used to go to clubs, used to go to bars and buy drinks and stuff like that. Stock your bar at home. Pre-game. Get lit, go out, have 1 drink. You're good. You're already lit. You don't have to worry about getting drunk at the club. You're already drunk. Halfway.
But what if I sober up at the club?
Huh?
What if I sober up while I'm there?
Well, then it may be time to go back home.
The party just getting started.
I understand. Well, some places you can walk in with a flask. You know, you can get away with a flask. One of those things. If you're a drinker, of course. You know.
This is what I deal with, guys.
Yep, all the time.
All the time. This is Mr. Jared,
Yes.
my accountant.
Yes, you gotta watch those pennies. You gotta make them count.
Gotta make them count.
Every penny must be counted.
So going into 2021, we have
2021.
We have a lot of things. Now, give me 1 second. I'll be right back.
Oh, be careful. She leaves me here by myself. Oh man. Let's see, what else did I have on my list of things to talk about? Looking at the costs. Always check your costs over a 12-month period. Over the last 12 months, base your last 12 months based upon your next 12 months going forward. That's always great to look at those numbers. And she's coming back. Here we go. Let's see what she has. It's tipping. There you go.
Alright, guys. So this is my I Am Unique Right business planner. Everybody see it? It's pretty awesome, right? This is a rough draft of it. So this is why one reason why I brought him on here is to talk about the planner and to talk about finances and to talk about investment things you can do. Now,
and this is a great place to write down every time you spend a penny.
yes. So This is a budget calendar, quarterly budget. I tried to do this quarterly. I'm trying something new in 2021, working on my quarters. So,
And a quarter is a 3-month period. For
Yes.
those you don't know.
so January, February,
March.
and March is the first quarter.
Of the fiscal year. Yes.
Yes. So I have my budget. No, this is backwards for some of you guys, but it is the budget, starting the budget, and it tells you like what each one of the things are: working capital, expenses, sourcing, collateral, and everything else. So now, when you're going into, these are things that you're going to need. So with that being said, with all this being said, we now have round 2 of the PPP, round 2 of the EIDL loan, and it's SBA loan money that's coming out. You guys need to be ready for that. So when you're being ready, you need to know where your money's coming from, your capital, your investment capital, and everything else, your bank loans. And once you've tied, say you get a PPP loan and you get $50,000, right? If you go into that investment, if you go in here and say, we got $50,000 from the PPP loan, put it in there, and then this is where your expenses are. See, we have the expenses. So these are your startup expenses, your equipment, and everything else. The best thing is to invest in something that will always make you money in the long run. So buy a camera. Why? Multiple ways to make money. You could do stock photos. You can do your own photo shoots.
Inventory.
You can take pictures of your inventory. You can take pictures of everything. Yes, we have our beautiful cameras, but sometimes you need to do a deep video, a nicer high HD video for your commercials, for your ads, for everything like that. So those are things that you need to do into 2021 and invest in those things. Ring lights, your own studio setup, because now we can't go to the studio anymore. So you
have to create your own.
You have to create your own. So this is Studio O. At his house, y'all already seen Studio U. So this is different. We got the mics, we got the lights, we got the ring lights. He's an ex-photographer, so he had all the lights. I just had to bring my microphone to connect to it.
Oh yeah, I forgot to do photography too.
And go on live. So those are the things that you should invest your money in. Think about if you had your own studio with your house for recording your own stuff, you can get position your lighting where it's perfect for your skin tone and just start talking to people at any point in time versus having to wait for somebody to record it. That saves you money and time. Then now, once you've had to record, the worst part of it, if you're not technology inclined, you send your videos off to somebody to edit it for $50 to $100 to whatever it costs for them to edit it. But you have all the footage there already, so all they're doing is editing it. The most expensive part in videography is taking the video, because that takes all day. So those are things that you can invest in as coming into the new year. So the best investments is technology. Invest in yourself. Invest in things that will help you grow your business. Light boxes, ring lights, microphones, cameras, backgrounds, backdrops. I painted a wall. We have this nice brick wall behind us that we use here in Studio O, and just creating those. Do green screen photos. You could do your own photo shoot. Set a timer on your camera and go from there. So those equipments, and use your home as much as you can as your office.
It's a write-off.
It is, and then you can write off 25% of your household expenses for 2021. Right. So you guys think about all of this coming into 2021. Right. So I am launching so many new programs coming into 2021. We are doing. You
talking about your book?
No, I haven't talked about the book.
Okay, I'm sorry.
We have the planner. I have my new book by Pookie that he is talking about. That is more on the self-help motivation to get rid of all the toxic, crazy people out your life. Sure. Remove those Pookies, because right now, if you haven't figured out who Pookie was in this whole pandemic,
You've been in the house with him for the last
Right.
9 months.
All that time. How did you survive? That's why your ass is broke. Now, get rid of him or her or it, whoever it is, and just say sayonara. You don't have to not like them no more, but if they are not a value to your life in 2021, everybody has to be an asset into
Definitely.
your life.
Definitely.
If they're not helping you make money, or showing you ways to make money, or if you're good, hey, just leave me alone and let me do what I need to do so that I can make the money. You have to have those 3 types of people. I don't really care about what you do. Just, baby, if you bring the money back, I'm happy. I don't care how many hours you have to work.
Bring the money back.
Bring the money back.
Bring the money
If
back.
you got money to come back,
Bring the money back.
everybody's happy.
Bring the money
Then there's people who, hey, I have an investment idea. I have a business plan idea. Make sure they have it down properly. Make sure it makes sense to you. Make sure it's profitable.
Watch profit ratios.
Right.
Key.
And make sure that it's a long-term
Profitability.
profitability, not some quick cash-making scheme that will go away
Run you in the red.
really quickly. And my thing is, coming into 2021, make sure you guys keep your overhead as low as possible.
Yes.
Make
Cut
sure-
costs.
Cut your costs and make sure that everything. Comcast Cable has prepaid service. All we need
They
is
have prepaid service.
yep.
No more $100 bills. No more $100 bills.
Buy your own. Pay $100 for the box. Buy your own box, and
Over an annual period,
And
that
just-
saves you almost $1,200.
exactly.
That's
so that
a lot of money.
y'all don't pay attention to this, but those little 5s and those 12s and those $9, that's how they get you.
$0.99.
$9.99, $8.99, $7.99.
$0.99.
That's how they get you. Because imagine $8.99 coming out your account. It's $8.99. It's $8.99. But do the math on that. 8 times 12 is what, Jared? 64.
8 times 10
48.
is 80.
It's 80. So it is 80 with 96. 96 8 times 12.
Yep.
So $96 for a year. For each
giving
one,
away money.
For each one of those
Give away,
$9.99
give away money.
or $8.99 subscriptions.
Give away money.
So how many of those you have? I just had to go into my Amazon Prime and I was like, okay, I got HBO, Cinemax. Each one of those channels I'm paying $10 for.
$10.
$12 for one of them.
$10.
And I'm just like, and it's coming out my account every month, and I'm just
Automatically.
like, what is these $8.99, $9.99,
Automatically.
$7.99 charges hitting my account?
Automatically.
And I was like, okay, we gotta figure this out. So I went in there and I was like, who signed up for all of these programs? It was
Automatic.
actually 6, 7 different channels. I might as well have paid regular cable
All that. Yeah.
for that. Cause that was that's
A lot of money.
$60 a month that I'm paying on channels
Just give away
that
money.
I really don't even watch the TV.
like that.
But some of it were, I have Airbnb, so my guests added some stuff on there because I know some of that stuff wasn't me. But it's very, very interesting.
Yeah,
You
gotta
have
love
to pay
Airbnb.
attention. And you have to pay attention to your finances going into
Cost.
Yes.
Gotta watch the
So
cost.
make sure you are planning for 2021. You have to actually have plans. Plans do change, but goals don't. So have your goal, set your goal, set that mission, go on that rampage to get to that goal. When you get a speed bump, a roadblock, you jump over it, you cross it, you climb it. Some of them are a little easier to get past and some of them aren't. Keep the faith that you are able to create, do, and have whatever you want to when you want to, and the money will come. The business will come.
Plan
Just
it out.
Stay positive. So if you're on social media, make sure you're posting, make sure you're engaged, make sure you're talking to people. People like when you are engaging them and talking to them and communicating with them and making them feel special. That's how you build your clientele. That's how you boost your Instagram following up. Just give people a little bit of attention and then they are yours to eat off of for the rest of your life. So in 2021, if you have not done this in 2020, build your tribe, get your people who like you, love you, your customer base. Make sure that you keep your overhead and your finances as low as possible. Cut those bills, those extra bills that you have out.
Because you don't need it, you don't need it.
You don't need it, you don't need it. So at the end of the day, you have to, let's think about it like this. Like, we had to go to offices, we had to drive our cars, we had to do all these extra
That's
tune-ups.
awesome savings. You
Yes.
saved a lot of money this year.
You did. If you think about it, you did.
Saved
You
a
ate
lot
at
of
home.
money.
We ate at home a lot.
Plenty of cooking.
Yes, we learned how to cook again. You know how many more people are on TV doing their own little home cooking videos and meals and breakfast melodies and stuff like that. So, use 2020 as an opportunity and a guide to understand how you can save money, things you don't have to do. Like, I used to go to the bar almost every night out the week. That's $20 to
Now
$40.
she stocks her bar.
Yes. Now I only give them maybe an hour every blue moon. It's because
Stock your bar.
first, drinking, it makes you gain weight. You gotta keep that weight down. You gotta keep that sexy, because when the beaches reopen, we don't want all y'all to look like pot bellies out there. So,
Gotta keep
plan
those
your
rolls tough.
vacations, plan your business, plan your life, plan everything that's going on. Save your money. Invest when you saved a certain amount of money. Invest that into something that is tangible that will make you money. And everything is an investment to you. Your car can make you money. If you have a car, use it to make you money. If it's getting you to work, from work, to make you money, it's making you money. You can rent them out on Turo. You can do multiple things with your vehicles and your homes, Airbnbs, your room. Even if you have one extra room. One.
If you have a couch.
We have to be careful with the couch in Corona now.
Oh yeah, Corona. Forgot about Corona.
Yeah, I used to rent my couch, believe it or not. That was my money maker. I really missed that.
You'd be surprised.
People spend $40 a night to sleep on my couch.
Depending upon your location. And if it's a real bad party night, a couch is a wonderful place to crash.
Couch, hey, yo, can I stumble in your house at 12 o'clock? You're probably like, oh my God, somebody stumbling in my house at 12 o'clock. No, it's okay. It's okay. Let them stumble in. $40. By the time they wake up, they're gone. They rented the couch. Sometimes they don't even show up.
And they're safe.
Better, and they're safe.
It beats a DUI.
Yes.
DUI is $3,000.
Exactly. Wasted money.
$3,000 for a D3. Huh? 3,500?
Five now.
It's 5,000?
Yeah.
Oh wow, it went up. Last DUI I heard about was about 10 years ago. So
Yeah, no, it's fine.
fine.
Now.
It's 5,000.
Five.
Wow. Yeah. 5,000, even worse. Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you want to beat it, if you want your driver's license back, it's 5.
Use Airbnb. It's in the area. Trust. There's always Airbnb
Or
close
Uber,
to a bar. Always.
Or Uber or something. Yes. So those are things you can do coming into this holiday. I would like you guys, love you guys to stay safe. Make sure y'all purchase my planner. Oh, okay. So we have the planner out. You can go online and pre-order it. It will be available at the first of the year. We're shipping them starting the first of the year. The second thing is my book by Pookie. Make sure you grab a copy of that. You can grab an e-copy online and purchase that. Hey, I'm going to teach you how to get those negative people out your life and move forward so you can make the money and show your growth potential that you have as of now. Then we have how to create an online course you can purchase online, how to create your own planners. I know everybody wants to come out with their own planners. I have mine. This is the ultimate planner ever. You should get it. But if you want to create your own for your own clientele, for your own mentoring projects, make sure you click on my class, How to Create Online. It's only $99. If you would like to have a one-on-one class with me, that is $300. That you can have a one-on-one class with me. I will walk you through, to give you templates, teach you hand and everything. The DIY way is the online class for $99, and you can purchase that online right now, and it starts within 24 hours of your purchase. You'll have a planner within 4 weeks to a month to put on Amazon, to sell however you like. How to create your online course is the next course that I'm launching online as well. How to build a course teaching people online. And if you don't like to be in front of videos, we talk about all of that in this course. and go from there. So those are things that were coming out this year in 2021.
Yeah.
Every month I am launching a new course.
Oh, wow.
So I'm going to start a subscription program talking for $19.95 a month. You have full access to everything that I create for ultimate time. So if you pay $19.95, you have full access. Every month you pay it, whatever I put out new that month, you have new online classes, those new contents, those new resources. Anything that I put out, you will have access to. So keep that in mind. It will launch in January 2021, probably around February.
It's a brand new year.
We're starting off this road on a high,
Very
fast
Yes.
pace, and we're going and we're making this money. So I hope everybody has a great new year, a great holiday. It's time to turn up. The party's about to start. So this is I Am Unique Right, the DIY business coach, and Omar Jarrett with
DWRD.
And tell them how they can find you on social media.
Just look up. Just do a Google search. DWRD, which stands for doing the work for the results were desired. Look me up on the Jarrett, and I come right up, and I'll be happy to help you out. Just that simple.
All right, he's a great guy, great good with numbers, and great with finances. Okay, guys, this is it, and we will talk to you guys later.
Have fun. Happy holidays.
And DM me, inbox me, like, share, give it to somebody. Let somebody else hear this. If you feel inspired about it, if you love it, please share it. And if you would like to be, every month I'm going to host
Click
a
and subscribe.
Yes, I'm going to host a new person on my podcast every month. So every month we're having an entrepreneur of the month, and we're going to be talking to them and talking about them. So DM me, sign up for my free business directory on my website, and that's where I am getting my new people coming on live. So talk to you guys later.
Happy holidays.
Bye.